thing stays up in the air for shit like months.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just how I bring it, I drive it in. They lift cars too, but they bring the pumps for me to put them together. I don't know why.
Huh?
They bring the switches for me to wire them, the coils to set the coils.
Pasco OG, EQ, eh?
Yeah, that's a little one.
Wow, fuck, eh?
There's a few of them.
What?
There's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one.
Damn.
There's a few of them. Yeah, this one I'm going to send to a guy in Oxnard. We did a deal on this one.
Okay.
This one I'm going to put, I have one in the back of my truck. I'm going to put this one in the front of my truck when I redo this. I'm going to put these MCOs in it. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to finish everything.
You got some loaves of bread back there? Oh, shit.
Bellbacks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that out. Big fan with a rooster. I'm gonna take everything out because I gotta redo the wood. I'm gonna redo the wood. I'm gonna use these tanks, original sight glasses. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the number 8 to number 6. I'm not sure. Those are original Adels that I had. Those were NOS. I took them out of the box.
Oh man.
I had 3 of them, and I sold one to a guy in Japan. Tank I made with Ted. I'm waiting on him to pay me.
Yeah. I was just down there. I wasn't with Ted 2 days ago. I was with Frank from Faucets and Filters. And we're just hanging out and doing some running around.
Yeah, no, we do that.
Yeah, man.
That's what these are from. The sight glasses, not those ones.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know that all that stuff was him, and he was just pulling out boxes. He was like, he was telling me what he has in the works, and I was like, ooh, he has some stuff coming, so.
That's if it is able to get shipped over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. He said that once the current selection that he has is gone, it's going to be a little bit of time until, it's going to be sometime next year until he gets another batch.
Spent a lot of money with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to go in a 64. I built this, I put this together about like 4 years ago. I wanted to flip it just real quick. And I sold, as soon as I posted, I sold it. And then I never heard from the guy again. It's like 4 years ago.
Oh,
and one day he called me and goes, hey, I'm ready to put it in the car now.
Oh, fuck.
And I go, you know these things are just powder coated primer, right? And he goes, no, but I like the color.
Yeah.
So I made the table, and I took the table to the painter yesterday, and we put 2 different, a light primer and a dark primer together to get this color.
Yeah.
He's gonna finish the bodywork on the table, paint it, and do a satin clear on it.
Yeah.
And then next Thursday, I'm gonna actually put it in the car. Next Thursday.
Looks good, man. Some 777s.
I do a lot of these, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
You sitting on a lot of Pescos?
Do I have a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Down there, there's probably, let me see. 10, 7. I have like 15 of them right now.
Oh,
I got
all 777s? Okay.
No, I have, let me see, I think there's 8. No, 9 777s. There's a pair of Lease Neville 280s. A pair of Victor 280s. A pair of MCO motors.
Is the Lease Neville still green? Are they still green or are they raw?
No, all this stuff's been overhauled. All of it looks like this.
Okay, so they're back.
All of it's been overhauled.
Okay.
So they're all like fresh overhauls.
Yeah.
Not like actually, these right here were probably overhauled probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then Ted and I ended up buying them all. So now everything we're getting now is the stuff that the guy's doing now. He's doing them like even those MCOs. Those bellbacks, the motors were NOS, but he takes them apart anyway. And he went through them. He re-greases the bearings. He polishes the armature, and then he went through the pump heads for me.
Okay.
That way, everything it's going to be like new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put probably 1 on each side. I'm going to put 2 batteries on this side, 2 batteries on
that seems badass, man.
Yeah, it'll be clean when it's done. But yeah, I got a small acid leak, and that's a fuck. Or else I probably would have never did it.
Okay.
It's 7 years old. It's 7 years old.
Yeah. I like the setup. This one, and then the other truck that's up here in your club.
Oh, Luis's?
Yeah. That blue one. Oh man.
Yeah. You see his other truck he's doing now?
Yeah, it's like red or something, right?
Well, I don't know what color he's gonna eventually paint it, but I built a setup for it, and then he painted it red at first. Then he repainted the table candy red.
Yeah.
Tank candy. Those coconut tanks I gave those to because they were all fucked up.
Yeah.
They were all dented up, and I was like, he came over and I go, bro, you're a body man here. Look at these. I'm gonna give them to you.
Yeah.
If you can fix them. And then he brought them back. I was like, fuck, they look like they're bright.
Yeah.
So I probably should have just had you fix them. I should have kept them.
Yeah.
But I gave them to him, so at the time I was in the club at the time.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what thing. But yeah, this is what we do here, man.
Man, that's awesome, man. I always see your stuff, man, and I try to go around since I travel for work, and I talk aircraft with people, and everybody always says, "Hey, man, you're the most humble person." It always revolves back to, "Oh yeah, bomb scare. You got, Mike. If you ever have any questions," I've never heard anything negative said about you. So I knew I was up here, and I was like, "Bro, I have to stop up." I don't come to NorCal that much, but everybody I've talked to, it's always, "Yo, Mike's like, if you ever have a question, if you ever have an issue."
You don't mind tell these guys, I ain't getting no younger, and I says, a lot of people don't want to tell nobody nothing. I said, when we're gone, it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not afraid to tell anybody.
Yeah.
If they start doing it themselves, that's even better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can keep it going. Because Ted, he's not in the best of health.
Yeah, I picked up my setup because I was talking to you and I was talking to him, and then I was still new and talking to I didn't know who was who really, and I knew the name Ted well, so I was like, I'll just go to him.
Big name.
So yeah, and I mean, after seeing a lot of stuff, I mean, you basically have stuff delivered where it's basically ready to be put in. Mine, I had to learn everything, and I had a hard line, and it was a little bit of a headache, but.
I keep going, when you want me to send those tanks to you? Yeah, I made a set. They're just like this. They're exactly like this, but I put a 1/4-inch pipe bung in them.
You always dealt with aircraft, or were you into Gates?
No, I did. I opened actually the first hydraulic shop here in '78 with Ted and Hugh Stillman.
Okay.
Auto Hydraulics.
Yeah.
I ran the store here in Stockton in '78.
Oh fuck. So that was all Fennerstone and.
It was all Fennerstone, and before that, I mean, I started in late '75. We used to go to LA to Pally's, because there were some guys that were in prison here and they paroled here. They were from LA, and when they paroled, they brought their cars down here, and then that's what I learned from a guy named Pete Martinez from Wilmington how to cut cars.
Yeah.
And then about probably once a month, somebody would make a trip out there and pick up parts, whatever people need, the cylinders, cups, donuts, whatever, and they would go out there and one person would take a run and go get them and bring them back. And then like I said, I opened the store here in '78. So yeah, I go pretty far back.
Yeah, man. A lot of history, man. A lot of history, man.
But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff available, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize like after kicking with Faucet Filters, he schooled me a lot, and just seeing everything that's out there, man. So, and then stuff that's in the works that's gonna be happening. So
yeah, lots of people he don't want to tell nobody.
Yeah.
Trying to keep them on the down low.
So
but they do good. They do good. They make good stuff. Like these, I even think these are probably better than the originals, because I've broke a bunch of original ones over the years. I've cracked a bunch of them, and I've had them leak, and there was used to be asbestos packing in here, and we try to repack them. They still leak. Where these, I don't have no problems with them.
Yeah.
And I put them on gate pumps in front of the dump with some power to them, and I haven't broke one.
Yeah.
So they're good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that he's able to. We were talking about how you can even find those, and now, essentially, if you want them, you can get them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just nice.
A lot of
the option.
What they did, because they were making these bottoms a long time ago too.
Yeah,
Mike Ishiki made them.
Yeah.
So you find a lot of just this bottom. You
Yeah.
find a lot of these bottoms. Some guy I have 20. I'm like, how the fuck did you get 20 of them? What they did is they took this out of them, and they put them in bodies they casted.
Yeah.
Like that's where these came from. Because I had these tops.
Yeah.
I had 6 of them that I took out of some other valves that had a bastard fitting on them, and I couldn't use them, so I just took the tops out of them and kept them through the bottom way. And then one day me and Frank was talking, he says, oh, I got like 80 of those bottoms. And I goes, hey, send me some of them, put together valves.
Yeah.
And then now I can actually use them. I think I got 6 of them that I could use them now.
Yeah, that's nice.
But, so where are you headed to next?
This is pretty much it. I wanted to hit up Frank down when I was in LA, and then you were the one I wanted to hit up when I was in Stockton, because I don't come up to NorCal that much, so.
You know what I used to get from? I can no longer get it again? The cork gasket for this.
Oh, yeah.
I used to buy them from there, and then now like I can't find them online. I can't find them nowhere no more. So we used to put an O-ring in it. But I used to get the original cork gasket for the green bottle, but I can't find them no more. This is one of Ted's.
Yeah, I saw his light bar, some Steve keychains.
Trianos, he said that kind of shit. Andy,
yeah. He got schematics for an ADEX up there. So and then your shirt, the 2.
Yeah, the drawing. Them are the original pencil drawings.
Yeah, they look good. I like the shirt. The quality's good.
The guy that did it, he goes, hey, I'm gonna send you the drawings. You know, when he sent them, he goes, hey, those are the original. And I started looking real close, and that's a pencil drawing. He did with a pencil. Then
the no cruising sign. That's what's up, man.
That's an original. I used to work for the city.
Oh yeah.
So I had all kinds of signs.
That's cool.
you know, they started taking them. I said, man, I had that thing in my garage for like 10 years already.
Yeah.
I took it down a long time ago. But
some OG Stillman stuff.
Yeah. Like I'm building a gate setup for my son, and I got the original end caps.
Okay.
It's a Stillman inside
Yeah.
of them with the spring on for belly band motors, and I sold a lot of that stuff, cylinders and a lot of motors when he was still around.
Yeah.
I used to buy a lot of parts from him still. He made a good product.
Yeah.
He had a good product. He's bought quite a few pumps. A lot of stuff, those pumps that he posted, they all came from me.
Yeah.
The overhaul stuff, he bought it all from me.
And then you got accumulator up there, OG aircraft accumulator.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make cylinders out of these.
Oh shit, eh?
Cause it's just a piston.
Yeah.
And in old days we used to make cylinders out of them.
Okay.
So this comes off. There's a piston there. Take the piston out of it and just make a shaft and a new bottom cap, and it becomes a cylinder. And I'll use it because I'm having a bunch made. Do you follow that guy from Sweden?
Yeah. Yeah. Because of the V or something.
No, Valhalla.
Valhalla, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like those Stratopower pump heads.
Yeah.
He's got those came from me.
Okay.
Actually, the pumps, those 280s that he's selling, those pumps, I sold them to the crew, and then they ended up selling them to him. But I sent him some Boeing cylinders over there. Yeah. And I told him, I said, I'm going to give you a pair, and then do a pair for me. When he got them on that, and he calls me, he goes, hey, can I buy the other pair from you? And I'm like, buy that pair? Yeah, I want to put them both in that 59 convertible he's building. I go, check it out, man. Just keep them. I'm going to send you 2 more pairs. So I sent him. So he's making solid core shafts for him, a bronze bushing, and new bottom caps. Okay. He's making it for the 4 I sent him, but I have 4 more over there, and I told him just make all the other pieces for those. Yeah. So I'll eventually have like 4 pair of original aircraft cylinders, like how we used to make them back in the old days. Oh, that's sweet. A solid shaft, and it'll fit a regular cup. It'll have the bottom cap will have a donut weld on the bottom of it. But I think he's gonna machine it. He goes, I'm gonna make it all out of one piece. Yeah. Yeah, he's nasty with it. Oh yeah, he's really good. So I've been waiting. It's been quite a few months. Yeah. But I know he's busy too over there. But that'll be interesting. I put a pair of those already. I put them in a 39 Master Deluxe that I chopped the tops on them. We polished it. I shortened the housing, or shortened the stroke by 1.5 inches. I cut the bottom cap. I took a rod connector, chucked it up in a lathe, turned it down round, slid it inside the shaft, TIG welded it in so we could bolt to a cup. It had a big 1/2 inch bolt in it. And they're in a 39 Master Deluxe right now that I did. Yeah, I got some pretty cool pumps though. Yeah. I tell people, I say, you know what, even like that one, I got a bunch of cars with triple fit on top of it. You ought to buy this just to have an extra one. Yeah, I need to pick up an extra one. Because I go, if something ever happens to your pump 2 or 3 years from now and they're no longer available, what are you going to do? Yeah. Like for those Amcos, I got a brand new armature still in the pack, and then I got a brush rigging, brand new NOS parts in case something goes wrong. Yeah. That's normally how it would go wrong. You burn up armature or something. Yeah. I have a new one I haven't even opened it. I have a brand new one in case, But, yeah. If you had to pick between aircraft and gates, you're always going to choose aircraft? Oh, I would. Yeah. I mean, I've hopped competitively. Yeah. But I mean, now, this is all I do now. I mean, and now you can't really get good parts somewhere. Everything's from China. Yeah. All this. Yeah. All this from China. Dumps, cartridges from China, gears from China. The only thing that's made in the US from China is the blocks. Yeah. Yep. And that's like the bottom of the bottom right there. That's just drilled and tapped. There's no inserts in it. Yeah. You can't put a seal on the back side. The way they made it, you can't put a seal on the back side, so it starts leaking oil. See? Yeah. So this is like the cheap of the cheap right here. But like I said, it's for a guy that he does cars, and it's one of his customers' cars. So yeah, if I can, like I buy parts from Hop Shop. Yeah. Panels from Ben. Because he has some good product. He has Marzocchi pump heads, and I know his blocks are being machined here. A lot of the stuff the aluminum stuff he's having it done here. But I mean, he's got China shit too. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's got China dumps, but on all the stuff I do, I use ADEXs on everything. Yeah. That's the dump I use on every aircraft stuff. I put ADEXs. What other than ADEX or ADEL, do you have any other dumps that you like from aircraft that are aircraft styled? Number 8 port hydrors for an aircraft setup. Number 8 port hydrors for gate pumps. I'll run number 6 port hydrors. Okay. I don't like click clacks.
No click clacks.
Nah, those Whitakers. I just sent 30 of those Whitakers to Steven.
Oh yeah.
Because when I went and bought pumps, I picked up 30 of them for him.
Yeah.
30 of them into the connectors, and I just shipped all that stuff to him.
Yeah.
30 of them. I mean, he's got a fan base for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's selling them and stuff like that. And people are buying them, but I'm not a big fan of them. I put them in one car. If you talk to him, you could tell him the story. I went down there and he goes, "Hey, will you take this dump, those Whitakers?" And he goes, "Put it on a car and then do a video."
Yeah.
That way I can post it and show people that it works. I'm the one that did it.
Yeah.
I put it on a Lincoln.
Yeah.
And I did it to the back. And I did a video of it and I sent him the video and then he had the video to show people that they clicked loud and it worked. But I'm the one that did that for him.
Yeah. I was at his house a couple months ago, and he was going through and telling me that that's how you have to do it basically, because nobody knows what even a Whitaker is. So you gotta show that they click and that they hold pressure. So
yeah, old timers know.
Yeah.
Whitakers are all that stuff with the matter of fact. There's a bunch of them over there in a box, all different kind of the small dumps he has. There's a bunch of them over there. That when I was there, he gave me all kind of tests them. He goes, "Well, try these, try these, try these."
Yeah.
I don't know. I had time. I did those Whitakers because it was a big dump, and the guy put a Super Duty 8X in the front. He goes, "Yeah, I'll try them to the back of my car." But the other ones, the customers I have, they're not interested in them.
Yeah. So hydro airs, number 6 and number 8.
Them are good dumps, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can find them still.
Yeah.
Can you guys find them back there?
No.
Yeah, if he gets it right.
From what we talked about, he said he has it right. So he said as long as you're not hopping on it, because the bottom's still going to be a cast, it's not going to be the milled. He said you should be fine.
You know what? I never really broke them even hopping, because we'd always put the slowdown valve in front of it so the dump didn't take the hammer.
Yeah.
You know, if you're slowing it down in front of it, you got your valve closed way down, so the dump really doesn't take that. It's not taking a big hammer. You know, like if you're putting a slowdown valve behind it, then the dump's taking a hammer. But I've cracked slowdown valves, but I've never cracked a hydro.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Hopefully he gets it right. It'll give us an option. Because ADEXs are kind of hard to get, you know? Yeah.
So, and I like the round bodies of the hydro airs with the aircraft stuff, because everything else is kind of round bodied. I mean, the ADEX is obviously a superior dump as far as hopping and stuff, but to have a little bit of options, nice.
You know, when I first got into it, ADEL was the dump.
It was?
Square. That was it. Everybody wanted a square.
Yeah.
Everybody. If we had a round dump, it'd go to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wanted an original ADEL. They'd put a square to the front.
So even back in what, 70?
In the 70s, like mid 75, 76, 77, 70, it was original ADELs.
Everybody
wanted ADELs.
Yeah.
And like I said, we ran hydros, but we always ran them to the back.
Okay.
But it was always a square. That's what everybody was looking for, was a square.
What's your favorite Pesco pump?
Probably that Rooster.
The Roosters? Yeah, everybody loves
Big
Roosters.
fan motor with the Rooster.
Yeah.
Pump it on it. See, I tell you, I got another combination over there. It's a 6,000 RPM MCO with a 301 Pesco on it. And that Pesco pump head came off a motor that spent 2,200 RPMs.
Oh, shit.
So now we're putting it to a motor that spent 6,000.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get somebody to let me put it in the car.
Yeah.
But I did a Buick, I think like a 50 Buick. I think I posted a picture of it. And it's only at 36 volts. I did a big fan motor with a 280 pump head.
Yeah.
On 36 volts.
I think you sent me that video
and the
before.
Car hits like a gate.
It was like a gate.
It's like a gate pump.
Yeah.
That pump head came off a 2,200 RPM motor, and now we put it 6,000 on 36 volts.
Yeah.
And the car comes up.
Yeah.
It comes up good. It
Yeah.
comes up real good. So it's just a combination you put together, and the pump can handle it, without blowing the gasket out of the pump head.
Yeah. Cool, man.
But I'm game to try any combination.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, so you gotta let me do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to put that because it looks pretty cool. It's got a filter box on the side of it. It's a pretty cool pump. You're just getting somebody that wants to do a car and wants to have something different. Because everybody that comes, they want a 777.
Yeah.
Mostly everybody wants 777. Like the 280s, I sent quite a few of those to Japan.
280 scream louder, so.
Yeah, they're a loud pump. But everybody, I guess they're just familiar with that.
That name, yeah.
They say, I want to put aircraft. What do you want to put? I want to put 777s. Like, well, there's other options, right?
Yeah.
And they go, yeah, but I want to put 777s. I did a car for a guy in Utah. It started out with Ted, and I ended up doing the car. And I put 2 overhaul Roosters in it. He took it to a stereo shop to get work, put stereo on it, picked it up, and the front pump head was leaking. So he had 2 pumps that he bought from ADEX Andy as removed. So I said, just change the pump head. He's in Utah.
Yeah.
He changed the pump head out, and then he called me a few days later and goes, oh, that one started leaking. I thought, you got one more, put the other one on it. So he put the other one on it, and then, you know, a couple days later he called me, oh yeah, it works good. He goes, can I send you the other 2 to fix them? Check. And they're both cracked them.
Oh yeah?
They're broke. They fucking broke them. I never seen that. I've seen, we crack it at the threads, but I've never seen one crack.
Because you run too much pressure, or what?
I think somebody, he don't know how to hit the fucking switch. I'm sure at the stereo shop, they probably stood on the switch.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's cracked right there. See?
Oh yeah, I see it, I see it.
It's cracked all the
right
way
there.
around. And the other one's the same way. It's cracked just like that. So I got with the builder to see if it has a back half, because normally they'll be cracked here. Somebody will over tighten a fitting in it.
Yeah.
It'll be cracked right here on this pressure port. It'll be cracked. But I've never seen one cracked back here. So the builder says, he goes, I might have this piece. So if he has that half, he has 2 of them, I can fix them. So I just told the guy, well, you fucking loco, dude. Yeah, these are the solenoids that I'm going to use when I do my truck now. I use aircraft solenoids.
Because they're rebuildable.
I don't know if these are.
Yeah.
You might have to bend this shit over, but I got plenty of them. I got enough. But this is what I'm going to put in it. Just so it's different.
Where do you think aircraft's bigger at? Is it NorCal or SoCal? Like as far as if you were...
It's the thing, because there's a lot of cars out here with aircrafts. Have Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The new one Chris Rourke just bust out. He has 64. Global warming. That 64 that burned up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of cars out here with aircraft setups.
Yeah.
If I didn't do them, I had something to do them. Like Eric's car, Breaking Bad, I did all the hard line, and I helped him do all the layout and everything. Chris Rourke, 64, I did the pumps. I mean, they did the total install and plumbing and all that, but I did the pumps, just the pumps for them. But yeah, there's a lot of cars out here now with aircraft setups.
Yeah.
A lot of show cars.
Yeah.
But I know there's a lot of them down there too.
Yeah.
All the ones that we do down here, they all work though. Like
Yeah.
they'll take them on the street and they'll drive them and the cars go up and down. Like I've seen some cars, I ain't gonna say whose car it is, but they got a badass setup in it, but it don't work.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell you guys, if you're gonna put it in, it's gotta work. You know,
Yeah.
it's gotta go up and down. So,
Man.
all part of the game, I guess.
Yeah. Is there any other old parts that you can't get? Like you were talking about how you can get those now, and it's good that you can get those. Is there anything else that you wish you could still get from back in the day that you can't really find surplus now?
Coconut tanks.
Coconut tanks? Do you prefer coconut tanks over like an A6 or D?
No, it depends on
A2?
it depends on the setup you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Depends on the setup. Like I have a pair of NOS ones.
Yeah.
And even those A6s, I think I got about 10 of them. But I've had probably 10 people want to buy coconut tanks. And they go, I know you got those, will you sell them to me? I go, okay, if I sell them, we're going to buy another pair. Where am I going to buy more at? You can't find them.
Between those, what are your favorite? Between coconuts, a D?
It depends, like I said, it
Six,
depends on the
A2.
set, it depends on the car it's going in and the setup you're building. You know, old Bomb's got small trunk, Tri-5's got small trunks, those coconut tanks look good in them. You know, you got an Impala, got a big old trunk. I think an A6 looks, and it depends on the pump too.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's a big pump, you don't want to put a coconut tank on a huge pump. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather put an A6 on a big pump so it looks more. The size looks good on the pump. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like the tank's too big for it. That's all it is. Just it all depends on the setup, the car it's going and the setup you're building.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't build it for no specific. I just put it together because I had a bunch of dumps at the time. I had pumps. I did the tanks. I said, I'm gonna throw it all together real quick.
Yeah.
And I just posted a picture one day, and the guy bought it the same day.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do it for like, hey, I'm gonna do it for this particular car.
How's it feel to be a lowrider role model?
How's the what?
Feel to be a lowrider role model?
Oh, am I a role model?
Yeah, you're the lowrider role model. What was it? Like episode 57 or something, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I guess you're doing something good, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm always willing to help somebody, man.
Yeah.
If you don't teach them now, like I said, and then when I'm gone, then what? They're gonna lose it, you know.
Yeah.
And you can save a person a lot of money by just telling them what to do.
Simple
the first
fix,
time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I've had guys that's done cars like back east, and they'll cut the car, they'll put an 1.5 cylinder, run all their hoses, and they're gonna put aircraft in it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'll sell them all the parts, and they'll call me and tell me the car won't go up. And I'll say like, what cylinders you got in it? And I'll tell them what size hose you got in it.
Yeah.
Like, man, you You probably should ask first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you could save somebody some money by just telling them what combination to run from the beginning.
And then what is the logic behind running the fatter cylinders? Because they're low pressure, so...
This pump is high volume.
High volume.
Low pressure.
Low pressure.
It's at a lower pressure.
Okay.
So I'm a firm believer in the big cylinder. Like, so you'll probably talk to some guys and go, oh, it'll pump up the small cylinders. Maybe it will. I did a car one time. I did a T-bird for a guy. It was a gate setup. Had small hoses in it, small cylinders. And I put, I think I put 777s in it first. And then the back would come up, but the front wouldn't go up.
Okay.
It wouldn't go up. It just bogged the pump down. So then I switched the pump down, put a 280, and it still wouldn't go up. The front still wouldn't go. Back went up, but the front wouldn't go up. So then we changed the hoses, and we changed the cylinder, the car went right up. So now, me that I do it for customers, I'm always going to put number 8 hoses, I'm going to put fat cylinders, because I don't want to do the car and then tell them, hey, oh, by the way, your car don't go up, you have to buy more cylinders.
Yeah.
You know, or we have to cut your car out the second time, open the hole up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it what I know works.
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm going to put in, what I know works.
Yeah.
But that's the logic. It's just the pump's high volume at a lower pressure.
Okay.
So it takes a bigger diameter cylinder to pump it up. Yeah, these fat folks right here.
Yeah, I have those in mine, so.
Where'd you buy them from?
I got mine from Ron.
That's where these all came from. Look, he's putting Black Magic right here in the middle.
Yeah.
He's putting that on. That's for all this. Those are cups for torpedoes. The guy that's going to, he got some chrome 6s and 8s for a car Tangerine Dream of Monte Carlo. It's airbagged. I'm going to take all the airbags out, and I built a setup for it already. And I'm going to stick it in it.
You still find these readily available? Or are they harder to find?
I can still find them.
Yeah? And are those typically number 8 or number 6?
Some are 6, some are 8, some are 8 going in, 6 coming out.
Okay.
The one that's in there now in the back is 8 going into it, 6 coming out of it. This one was in my truck.
Oh, okay.
This one was in there, and then when I got that one, I wanted to test it, and I put that one in it, and I just never took it and swatched it back. So I told the guy, you know, I know for sure it works.
Yeah.
Because it was in my truck. But yeah, they work. You know, all this is that noise.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, they work too. They do keep the car level. But you know what? I found this right here. It's an industrial equalizer that works hella good.
Really?
It works as good as that or a Bandix.
Oh, wow.
It's good. And it's hella cheaper.
Oh.
And if you're gonna hide it anyway,
yeah.
You see on that video I did of that 55 rag?
I think so, yeah.
That's what's in that 55 rag.
Okay.
I put in that 55 rag. I put one in that 65, that red 65 convertible. It was bagged, and we took the bags out and put a gate setup in it. I put one in that car.
Same sound, similar sound?
It's, you know what, you can hear it sounds like a Bendix kind of, you know, because it's valves. Like that's got gears in it. A Bendix has its valves.
Okay.
And that's what this is a valve equalizer. So it's kind of got its own little noise, but it doesn't sound like a Pesco.
Yeah.
You know, Pesco got that loud. You can hear the gears.
Yeah, the whine.
Gears, right, yeah. Watch. I'm gonna probably clean this thing up with like a little picnic. Thing stays up in the air for shit like months.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just how I bring it, I drive it in. But that's that loud noise. Yeah, I'll have one in the front. Whenever you do it, I'm gonna put one in the front too. I'm gonna mount it underneath somewhere. And I'll run one front and back.
You prefer the MCOs over the Pescos?
It's just those are hard to find.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of money, and I had them.
Yeah.
So I'll try them.
And are those OG sites?
Yeah, these are original ones.
Yeah.
These original zigzags, number 6s. So, because I don't know if I'm going to use these or use those 8s. I'm going to weld the tanks up, and then I'll get them powder coated, and I'll probably put the stencil back on it.
Yeah.
This time. Yeah, I'll make a whole new table, new battery trays. That's a clean set of M coils right there.
Yeah,
Those are hella clean.
It's stupid clean.
That's what's going in here next.
And you use the Earl fittings? You use the Earl fittings for everything?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use some stainless because there's some fittings that Earl's doesn't have.
Yeah.
And it's a particular fitting I want, so what I'll do them in a Parker stainless,
okay.
A Parker aircraft stainless fitting. I'll use those. Yeah, everything that I could get from Earl's, I would get from them though.
Okay.
On this setup. I think everything on this one was blue fittings too. Yeah,
I did mine off of the blue fittings. I didn't realize that it created a disruption in the ground, so I had to kind of create a ground for my dumps.
This, like from my battery tray, like if you underneath the truck, there's a ground strap that goes from the pump to the battery tray, where it's actually we pick up ground.
Yeah.
So underneath the truck, there's a strap that goes across. Like these, I won't use these. This next time, I won't use that. I'll use some cannon plates. Maybe a little different. Yeah, I'm gonna pull all the wood. I'm gonna send it to a cabinet shop, have them run it through a planer. And then that one, they're gonna have to do another board. The guy says, he goes, it's just okay, I'll make another one. What I did was I had put brand new batteries in it, put the tender on it, covered it up, and I didn't come out for about 2 months. And one day I said, I'm gonna take it out. I opened it, I was like, what is that right there? And it was fucking acid.
Oh, fuck.
The battery was probably over full.
Yeah.
When it charged, it ran on that wood. So I had the wood guy came over and he looked at it and goes, let me see if I can sand it out. And he goes, it's too deep.
Yeah.
And I go, I'll make it a board. But I gotta finish everybody else's shit where I can work on mine.
Yeah.
You know? So this, I want to finish this car, and then I did a 58 with a 777 setup in it. We just got to put the cylinders, because it was going to a shop, and I told the guy, don't send it to that shop with the shit working.
Yeah.
I would, don't. So we didn't. Everything, if he has to switch, the pumps will turn, but we didn't put no hoses in it, no fluid in the pump, and I haven't put cylinders in the back yet. We did the trailing arms, got the traps and everything on them.
Yeah.
So he'll bring it back, and then we'll finish, cut it. Put the back cylinders in it, put all the hoses in it, and power it up. And then I just got to finish this car. Then I'm just going to tell everybody I'm going to work on nobody's shit for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a T5 in it, 5-speed.
Oh, nice.
And I want to work on my own, you know.
Yeah.